Okay, we are live.
Good evening. We are here on the last regular season game of the year for the Royals, and get ready to do the national anthem and then starting lineups. We'll let you know that the stream is live. We're going to be going here in just a few minutes. Nice job there by Paige Wickard and Jason Melton with the national anthem.
It sounded really good. So we have here this is the 48th meeting between the Royals and the Tigers of Hagerstown. The Royals lead the all-time series 28-19, but last year we had a 2-overtime thriller where the Tigers came out on top 66-56. I believe that was the game we were talking about the other day. Skylar Schroep banked in a 3 at the end of regulation to send it to overtime.
Yeah, it was a ridiculous game over there at Hagerstown, and we were talking about Silas Parsons, who's a senior this year, but he was not a guy that was on our radar as somebody to be watching as far as one of their main players, and he did a bang-up job inside. We had trouble with him, and just looking in your notes, Landon had a coming-out party as a freshman the latter half of last year, and they really took him out of the game.
Yeah, they shut him down, and Parsons really kind of dominated. He had 10 points and 9 rebounds last year. So starters here for the Royals, as usual, number 21, sophomore Landon O'Neill. Number 0, sophomore Zach Arnold. Number 15, sophomore Cole Rainbolt. Number 35, sophomore Cyrus Burton. And number 25, the senior Brady Smith.
And it looks like for the Tigers, it's going to be number 20, Branson Payne. Number 10, Jalen Favorite. Number 30, Braden Heimlich. 33, Silas Parsons, and he's listed at 6'5", and number 14, Colin Romack. And I believe Colin, and then he's got a younger brother, Mason. Their dad is the head coach. So we may see some gym rat tendencies out of him too.
Yep. And both these teams with 12 wins in the season. Hagerstown 12-10, Eastern Hancock 12-9. Hagerstown getting an extra game in there because they played in the tournament, so they're allowed to play an extra game.
And it'll be good to pick up some momentum here as we head into our sectional opener against Northeastern next Tuesday at Hagerstown.
Yep. Great place to watch a game.
All right, maybe pick up dinner at the restaurant formerly known as Welliver's.
Willie and Reds. Zach Arnold with the tip.
Burton Smith, he thinks about it, puts the ball on the floor, gets inside, kicks it out.
Cole drives. I like to see Cole go up with that.
Yeah. A three won't go. Cole chases down his miss. Goes out off of him. Oh, they're going to give it to the Royals. That's a good call for us. I think that was clearly off Cole.
Yeah, just nobody was able to corral that, and it just bounced out of bounds. But
ref's gonna correct it. That's legit, but we would have taken it. And earlier, the JV that we were watching, they didn't have a whole lot of height at all. We were considerably taller than them. This varsity team, though, looks to have a lot of height. Early basket there by Heimlich. Smith, he'll take the three. It's good.
Buries it.
Zach's going to pick up full court. I think I'm all right with Parsons 25 feet from the basket.
Yeah.
And much like Tuesday night when we beat Pendleton in 2 overtimes, they had lost their leading scorer and best player shortly before that. Hagerstown's leading scorer is no longer with them either.
Yep.
So travel call gives the Royals a ball again. Landon with it way out top. He'll come off the screen.
He's going to drive, kick to Brady. Brady gets a shot blocked, but they're going to call a foul there.
Yep. Now that looked clean, but we'll take the foul.
And that'll put Brady shooting 2 here. Hits the first.
And the second. Brady with all 5 of our points here, 30 seconds in, or a minute and 30 seconds in. Payne with the ball. Parsons posting up real high, but Cyrus
crosses over Cyrus, missed it, got his own rebound, put it back up and in.
And Cyrus lost his footing there. It looked to be in position.
Zach missed it, rebound by Hagerstown there.
Yeah, Favorite's coming. Oh.
You got a foul. Who was that foul on there?
Favorite drove it. I'm not sure who they're going to give it to.
Going to call that on Cole.
I didn't see that foul, at least not where they called it. Favorite makes the first. And the second. Neither team putting a lot of ball pressure on, bringing it up the court.
No.
Well, really, we didn't see it in the JV game until they got pretty far behind, and then they really put the press on. So I'm all right with that, too. If we've got a 15-point lead, they want to press us. Good for us. Brady's going to turn the corner. Oh, beautiful
Cyrus,
pass. Nice. Draws the other defender. It reaches over, drops it. Nice little easy pass into Cyrus for a 2-foot layup.
Payne over to Favorite. Favorite working on Cole, drives, puts it up. No, rebound Brady Smith.
Brady's been all over the place early on.
Brady's going to drive, put it up, and get the finger roll.
I think he got the notice that it's senior night.
I think so, too.
Well, Brady with 7 of our 9 points. An assist on the other basket. Big rebound on one end.
Parsons over to Payne, and then over to Favorite. Favorite tries to drive. Cole cuts him off.
That was some good defense.
Puts it up, rebound Cyrus. Cole dishes to Brady. Brady thought about the 3, decides to drive.
Say, oh, take it up.
Brady will hit that one.
So I had a conversation with Coach Bechtel during lunch this week after Tuesday night's game where we passed up a couple of inside shots like that. So rather than get critical of the kids, I wanted to see if that was a coaching point, and he said there had been an emphasis on moving the ball that wasn't quite sure why we were passing up the ones underneath. So that one turned out okay. Would have liked to seen Cyrus
put that up.
Yeah.
Potentially draw the foul there too.
Right. And I don't know if maybe gun shy because Parsons is big and did give us so much trouble last year or what. He did find Brady cutting, and Brady's still accounting for all of our points. But
Brady's got 9 points and an assist on the other two already here.
So it's a good start for the Royals. Going to have to keep up the intensity on the defensive end, though.
So 5-point lead here. Payne working on Ziffel. Gets it inside.
Yep, that's Heimlich. And we've got to cut that off. Can't let him turn the corner.
Yeah. Landon will take the shot.
Nope,
misses.
off.
Rebound. What are they going to call there?
Wow.
Call a push there.
This could be an interesting game the way they're calling fouls for both teams right now.
Yeah.
Brady goes to work again, hits Zach in the corner. That's good.
Beautiful.
I want to give a shout out to Clayton Schultz, not able to be with us here tonight. You usually find Clayton sitting on the bench hollering at some guys, and I think he gets a clipboard too of stuff. Clayton's watching it, watching us. We hope everything's going well for you, buddy. Landon's pass gets tipped twice, and then Brady draws the foul. And if you are sitting at home watching, we'd love to hear about it. If you got comments on the game, we've got our board up and ready to see what you got.
Landon inbound, gets it into Zach in the backcourt here. Still no subs yet for the Royals.
Nope. Now we're hitting about that 3-minute mark, which is where we usually start subbing. We'll see what happens.
Zach lost it.
Warble takes it in.
Yep.
Saw him in the JV game some.
Yeah. He just checked in for the Tigers.
Yeah, he can't have a lot of quarters. So he played 2 or 3. I know that.
Landon, deep three, banks it in.
It's the second bank I've seen tonight. And then we got a whole wave of Royals set to check in.
Yep. Cyrus pokes it away. Misses, but Rainbolt gets the rebound there. And then Cole gets fouled. So we're going to have subs into the game. Jacob Spalding. Who else is coming in?
Silas Spalding, Connor Schultz, and Drew White.
Who came out? Cyrus.
Everybody but Brady. And that one won't fall for Brady. 17-10 Royals. Just under 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Pretty well played first quarter. And Drew's really going to have to move. Favorite's quick. Gets to the basket with a spin.
17-12 here. High-scoring first quarter. Silas Spalding hands off to Drew. Drew kicks to Brady Smith. Brady's going to drive. Kick out to Silas for 3. No. Rebound by Brady.
We have he's going to. And Brady should have gotten a push for that, and he's going to draw another foul. We've got an early contender for the Paxton Farm Sweet Corn Player of the Game.
Yes.
And by the way, Coach Schultz, if you're listening, Coach Gallion has a message for you. Just imagine that we are on the football headphones.
Yep.
And it's said with love.
Yes, it is.
Smith gets into the middle again. Spin. Oh, they're going to call travel. That was pretty. So I forgot to stop the clock. Well, I think that was legit travel, but the refs are getting an earful as nice as that shot looked. That was a heat check.
So I'm trying to do too many things here, so I'm not getting the replays for you. I'm also trying to keep stats for the team because Deb and Jim Jackson couldn't be here tonight, so.
Three's no good. Here comes Jake Spalding. Coach Gallion looks a little bit like one of those hackers you see on TV with computers and screens arrayed all around him.
Yep. Brady.
He is feeling it. Oh, they gave him another one. He knows what he wants to do. Just mind's getting a step ahead of his body there.
Yep. And Romack with the ball gets it into Favorite, working on Drew White. Drew has some pretty good defense there to stop him. Back over to Payne. Favorite in the corner.
I was just looking. Payne and Parsons seem to be the leading scorers that they've got left. Both of them just under 10 a game. I think Parsons they're going to give it to Connor. Schultz and Parsons both fighting for those. Yeah, Connor's going to pick up the foul there. Rainbolt's going to check in. I think going to give Brady a break here. Brady really worked his tail off this quarter.
Yeah, Connor was doing a good job blocking out there, but just that long rebound off that long three, and you don't expect that thing to be 16 feet out there.
Right, that's tough. You keep backing up and get tangled. So over 30 seconds left. Payne with the ball. Parsons sets the screen. Connor plays it pretty good. Parsons thinks about a 24-footer. He puts the ball on the ground, kicks it out. Warble over in the corner. He hits a three. 2-point lead for the Royals with about 16 seconds left in the quarter.
Jake Spalding here.
And we've seen this show a few times throughout the year. Jake with the ball in his hands at the end of the quarter.
Lost it.
Yep. And there's 3.9 seconds left. The ball just kind of slipped out of Jake's hands when he grabbed it again. They called him for a double dribble.
Yep. Favorite.
And Drew's going to get a good shot. Oh!
Kicks to Jake.
Oh!
There we go.
Wow! We were a little short on the little slow on the clock starting there, but wow.
Let me see if I can dial that one up. I just caught the end of it, but
I didn't think there was any chance at all that we were going to get Drew was going to be able to. Well, first off, I didn't think he was going to get to the 3-point line, and he did. I was trying to figure out why he passed it back to Spalding, and then Spalding got the ball. That was a hometown clock there.
Yeah, I was not expecting. I didn't think we'd have nearly enough time to do that, but I think we were a little slow on the clock.
But I guess it's not. I was thinking the clock would start when it hit the backboard. It wasn't until Drew caught it that it should actually start. So we may have got a second in there.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. You want to talk about our family sponsor?
Sure. So just so you guys know, there's we have the Eastern Hancock Athletic Department does family sponsorships. You get your name in the program. It's $25 for a family sponsorship. You can actually go on up and be a gold sponsor if you want. But it's something that we do. You know, it costs us a lot of money to be able to do these live streams, and you save a lot of money by staying at home and watching. So, you know, think about doing that if you watch very often. Think about just chipping in $25 to help us out. Because it'll go straight to athletics, and they will use every dime of it wisely. Inside to Parsons. Works Drew, and he gets it there.
Yeah, he did. That was a nice job. Drew fought him, but Parsons is big. He got set up pretty low. Silas in the corner.
No.
Short. It's maybe the first basketball game where there are a Silas on each team.
Yeah.
Parsons thinks about it, gives it back to
Romack.
Yeah, sorry.
Favorite hands off Payne, back up to Romack.
Trying to figure out where their extra scoring is going to come from right now. Favorite seems to be the guy who's maybe putting it up, and then number 12 here, Warble.
They've been pretty balanced the last couple games. Guys, 12 a game kind of thing.
Right, Payne shoots a three short, but we get out hustled to the rebound. Landon fights for that one. It's going to go off and be white ball. This may be the second time we've got a. Yep, that's going to go right back. I don't know. I like that guy's first impulse.
Yeah. I like it a lot better than the second.
There's a 5 count.
We
Good
get it
defense.
back.
I don't know if you can ball don't lie an inbounds pass.
I don't know. Apparently you can.
So Jake Spalding with the ball. It's a rainbow over there. Cutting O'Neal, Drew up top, over to Silas.
Oh, we had Cole underneath.
We did have Cole. Landon looks at it. Back over to Silas.
Got some spacing issues here.
Yeah, got a little crowded on the left side. Jake's got it. He's going to drive. We just keep moving, setting screens and moving, setting screens and moving.
Eventually the defense will break down there.
Okay, I think
Kinda
there it
like
is.
that.
Cole's a little short. Good job, good hustle by Silas Spalding. Tips the ball out, back to Cole. Gets it to Landon. Landon hits a cutting Spalding over to Drew and back out. Landon will take that three. Nope. And tip nearly goes in. Royals still fight for the ball. Spalding to Spalding. Nope, can't go. Silas Spalding, rebound, won't go. We've been stuck on 20 for about 2.5 minutes. Favorite seems to be his move. Cole's going to pick up his second foul. Favorite likes to drive with the right, spin back to the left, put up a lay-in.
So Favorite at the line to shoot two. 17-20 here. Misses the first. Missed it badly.
Yeah, he did.
Brady's going to come in and get Cole.
We got Drew Landon, both Spaldings, and Brady Smith on the floor. Favorite hits the second. A 20-18 lead for the Royals. As much scoring as we had in the first quarter, both teams struggling to get it going here in the second.
Hagerstown's really tightened up their defense here.
Yeah, they have.
Silas dishes to Brady Smith. Brady, cross court to Jake.
Drew will
over
take
to Drew.
It. Nope.
No.
Payne almost throws himself off balance and falls down, but he's able to recover. Spalding playing him tight. There goes Favorite again.
Drives, dishes to Parsons. Three on the way. No.
I don't know if I ever get used to the tallest kid on the floor shooting threes. Brady takes
step
it.
back. Buries it.
Have yourself a night, Brady Smith. You haven't seen that three-point celebration from him very much this year.
It's usually been when Landon's hitting the threes that he's celebrating.
Yep. Good defense. Favorite gets it back to his left
Drew.
hand.
Nice deflection by Drew.
Can't quite get on the loose ball. Starting to figure that out. Right now, Favorite's really just shown that one move.
Yeah.
Favorite with the ball. Gives it back to Payne. He'll go set it up top. Jake's done a pretty good job this year defending. We'll see if he can handle this.
Payne's floater, no, gets it on the rebound and puts it up and in. Jake gets a screen from Drew.
Nice.
Over to Brady, kicks to Drew.
No, that's a little long. And Drew's still trying to find his range after being out for about a month.
Yeah, he hit a couple last week, or earlier this week against Pendleton, but he's only shooting 11% on the season, so from behind the arc.
Still
favorite
rusty.
for three,
oh,
hits it.
He did not think that was going in. So he was already, he's like a free throw shooter who knows it's going to be off.
And we're all knotted up at 23. Landon's going to drive, spin, and traveled.
He kind of backed into that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arnold and Burton are going to come in, give White and Jake Spalding a break. Payne gets to the basket fairly simply, throws the ball up there crazily, and here comes O'Neal.
Silas for three, buries it. And guess who had the assist?
Yep, that's Brady Smith. Stuffing the stat sheet tonight. Oh, great job by Cyrus. Oh, and they're going to give us the ball again. That time I thought it was Hagerstown's again, but
yeah, the other one I thought was ours. That one I thought was theirs, but I'll take it. I'm not going to argue it.
Burton blocked out Parsons, did a great job. Couldn't get his hand on it, but he moved Parsons out from the basket.
Yeah. Silas working, kicks to Brady Smith. Brady drives, spin move, cross court to Ziffel, corner to Silas, back to Ziffel. Zach cross to Cyrus. He'll shoot that from the wing. No good. Rebound by the Tigers.
Romack brings it up, hits Parsons. You know, I'm not worried. If Parsons wants to play all the way out there, I'm not worried about him at all.
But he must have shown that he's shooting okay from out there. Well, he's 15 of 27 on the season.
Yeah. So he gets a nice play there, and that's it. I mean, he's just got size on everybody that's out there. It's a little bit like the kid from Pendleton the other night. You got a big kid, you got to feed him inside. And having a 6'5" player on your team is such a decided advantage in small school basketball, I should say.
Landon for three.
There we go.
There we go. Silas with the assist there.
And the Royals doing just enough to keep their slim lead here, as it's 4 at this point. And we really saw some resiliency on Tuesday. We'd like to see it carry tonight and on into the tournament next week.
Yeah, we would. Favorite's going to shoot the three. Miss. Rebound Landon.
There we go. Down the corner.
Landon's going to hit Silas. I thought Silas was going to pull up on that one.
I did too.
He'll find Brady.
Nope, that one's off the mark. Romack with the rebound, gives it to Payne. He's off and running as Zach gets scraped off on the screen.
Favorite for three.
Yeah, I think that's where they think their points are going to come from, because he's just gunning tonight.
We're under a minute to play here. Landon's going to pull up and bury it. And you could see Coach Spalding over on the sideline thinking, no, don't shoot, last shot, but Landon felt that one.
It's been a few games since he's really had that consistent touch he had the first half of the season. It'd be nice to see him get going. Rebound by Arnold. Spalding. Burton in the corner.
Oh, we have Brady Smith in the other corner.
They
completely lost him. Zach's floater, no. Tries putting it up.
32-25 heading into half. Royals lead. Not the prettiest second quarter, but we did enough. First quarter was really nice. Brady Smith leading the way, and I don't remember. Do you have his point total at this point?
I do. Brady has 12. Landon 9. Zach 3. Cyrus 2. Jake and Silas both have 3. Landon's got 4 rebounds to go with his.
Yeah, and Brady's got a couple of rebounds, a couple of assists as well. So that's the main part there. We're going to check out what we have our fall winter homecoming court announced. We'll pick you up again before the second half.
Hi, my name is Allie.
And my name is Garrett.
And welcome to Eastern Hancock's Halftime Report. As the winter sports season is coming to a close, we are going to recap each sport and all of their accomplishments throughout the year.
Let's get started with our basketball teams. Our girls basketball team went 15-10 on the season and 7-2 in the conference. We drew Irvington Prep for the first round of sectional and advanced to play Howe, and then defeated them to compete against Triton Central in the final. We lost in the final game.
The final game was a really great game, and all the seniors went out with a good and well-fought game. Our boys basketball team, the varsity team, is at 12-9 on the season. They are 5-4 in the conference. Earlier this week on Tuesday, they had a great game against Pendleton Heights, beating them 58-6. We drew Northeastern in the conference for the sectional, the first round, and that will be held at Hagerstown March 3rd at 6 p.m.
Our middle school girls team will wrap up their seasons in the upcoming weekend. Our 5th grade girls are 10-0 and our 6th grade girls are 9-1. The 6th grade girls will compete tomorrow morning at the Mount Vernon Invite. Our 7th grade girls are 12-8 and our 8th grade girls are 20-1. They'll both compete tomorrow morning in the county tournament. And
that will end their season. Our middle school boys teams finished up their seasons last weekend. Our 5th grade teams went 9-7, our 6th grade team went 10-7, our 7th grade boys went 8-12, and our 8th grade boys went 17-6.
And now on to a recap of the wrestling season. The high school team went 2-4. Avery Wills went all the way to semi-state and competed at Newcastle. Avery leads the team in wins, pins, and major decisions. Trey Brown leads the team with Tech Falls and is tied for the fastest pin with Tyler Vanderfleet for 12 seconds. If you're anything like me, you have no idea what any of that means, but I'm sure that means that they had a great season. Our middle school wrestling team is still competing, and they will through their conference meet on March 7th. They are currently 7-3 on the season. And now on to swimming. Our high school girls team wrapped up their season at the beginning of February. They competed at New Palestine for their sectional.
Our boys swim team also competed at New Pal for their sectional. Matthew McDaniel and Ryan Dagley both broke school records. Matthew McDaniel in the 20-yard individual medley, or the IM, and Ryan Dagley in the 100-yard breaststroke.
Our middle school swim teams are still competing and will through March. Our girls swim team went 2-3 and our boys went 1-4. Zora Coe is competing as our first diver for Eastern, and Sophia Dolans recently broke 3 different middle school swim records.
Zora Coe is unable to dive at Eastern, but she does at any other school that has a deep enough pool, so it's really cool that we have our first diver. All right, we are glad that we recapped all of the winter sports seasons for you guys. Hope we got you all caught up, and we will send you now to school news with Katie and Lainey.
Thanks, Garrett and Allie. I'm Katie.
And I'm Lainey, and welcome to EH News.
This week was our winter homecoming week. The week was full of spirit days and a pep rally on Friday. Today is Wednesday, which means that it's holiday day. I am Halloween.
And I am Valentine's Day. We also have our winter homecoming court full of each grade level. Our freshmen Lord and Lady are Bryce Wennett and Mia Griesmeyer. Our sophomore Duke and Duchess are Cole Rainbolt and Abby Ebert. Our junior Prince and Princess are Caden Sotelo and Chloe O'Neill, and our 3 senior pairs vying for King and Queen are Victor Levo and Allison Spalding, Harrison Collins and Karina Jennings, and Jacob Steiner and Jocelyn Duncan.
Come to the game on Friday to see who gets crowned king and who gets crowned queen. Our high school academic team's theme this year is the Roaring 20s. They've had multiple meets in preparation for their area meet.
Good luck to all teams while continuing their season and participating in more meets.
Band has their solo and ensemble contest on February 29th. We have multiple percussion entries competing, so good luck to all.
Also, good job to our choir who had their state solo and ensemble on February 22nd. All of our solos and our ensembles received a gold rating. Great job.
Don't forget that March 6th, FCA will be sponsoring a showing of Frozen 2. It will be free of charge in the high school gym, and there will be concessions and bounce houses available.
Also, on March 13th, we'll be having our Mr. Royal competition, which is being put on by the sophomore class. The competitors will be competing in a formal wear, a swimsuit, and a talent portion. Good luck to all those boys.
Drama performed their winter musical Valentine's Day weekend, which was The Little Mermaid.
The cast had a lot of fun, and we had a standing ovation each night. And we even sold out for the first time in the Eastern Hancock history.
This week is National FFA Week, and the activities for this week are as follows. February 23rd, church at Wilkinson Church of Christ, second service, then out to eat.
February 24th from 6 to 8 was our chapter game night.
February 25th, visit the nursing homes for community service.
February 26th at 6:30 a.m. they had their teacher breakfast.
February 27th, the lip sync battle that we look forward to all year.
And February 28th, they're going to Top Golf and dinner.
Our robotics team is doing amazing things this season, and their SAM team, consisting of Sam Blocker, Ashton Trueblood, and Matt Carter, are moving on to the state competition.
This competition will be at Lucas Oil Stadium on March 7th. If they manage to get into the top 15, they'll move on to the world competition, where they'll compete against teams from all around the world.
Great job to everyone involved.
Thank you for watching our last halftime report.
Now on to the second half.
Go Royals! I'm Allie. I'm Paige. I'm Lainey.
I'm Maddie. I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Cody. I'm Wes.
I'm Trey.
And I'm Garrett. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Katie.
Why isn't mine working?
Thanks for watching!
Hey, get in here real quick and do a couple of commercials while we're still at halftime, but we have got a fundraising opportunity tomorrow night for the Eastern Hancock Educational Foundation, a trivia night. Stuff is on their Facebook page if you're interested. I'm not sure if you can still buy a table or not, but might be looking into if you want to support an organization that supports the school and the teachers here. It could be a good time. We've also got coming up in about a week and a half, I think March 13th, is the Mr. Royal competition. maybe 2 weeks from now. Mr. Royal competition sponsored by the sophomore class as they try to raise some money for prom next year. And got an opportunity to see 11 or 12 of Eastern's finest young men compete in various categories, including a talent. And from what I've heard of the practices as they've run through the show, it is spectacular and hilarious all at the same time. So if you're looking for something to do, you can come on out. You'll have an opportunity to vote. There's going to be three or four awards given. One of them's the People's Choice Award, and each of the young men will have a jar out with their name on it. You can vote by putting some cash or some change in there, and the guy with the highest total will be crowned the People's Champion. So maybe put those on your calendar if you're looking for something to do here in the next couple weeks. Always something going on in Eastern, and I think even end of the month, maybe 3 weeks from now, is the annual 3-on-3 basketball tournament for the athletic boosters. So a lot going on here in the next few weeks. In the meantime, we got about 40 seconds left. We're going to get back to game action here. Brady Smith leading the way for the Royals early on with 12. I think Landon had 4 rebounds. And the Royals doing a really nice job there in the first half. It's got a 32-25 lead, and that's about as big as it's been. But giving up the lead a couple times, it never really felt threatened yet. And we've got to tighten our defense down and continue doing what we're doing. We've got a really good chance of coming out with the victory tonight and building I think it would be a 3-game winning streak then if we can pick this up heading into the sectional next Tuesday at Hagerstown. We play at 6. We'll be playing against Northeastern. You can come on out, cheer on your Royals there. We will be live streaming as far as I know. Get back to action here with Arnold, O'Neill, Burton, Smith, and Rainbolt on the floor for the Royals. Looks like Payne, Parsons, Romack, Favorite, and Heimlich on the floor for the Tigers. Royal ball. Landon's going to drive to the hoop, gets checked. Going to stay with the Royals. Inbounded under our basket. Oh, Landon hits a cutting Zach Arnold for 2. Favorite gets a good screen, tries to get to the basket. He did that a few times on us early. Cole cuts him off. A little help. Brady's holding Romack out, or Heimlich out. Good rebound by Landon. Smith got on the wing, hits O'Neill up top. Back to Smith. Burton up top. Cross to Arnold, hits Smith underneath. He's going to put it in. Brady gets the roll. 14 for Brady Smith. This is as good a game, complete game, as I can remember seeing Brady play. It's a fantastic thing to happen on senior night. Payne with the ball. Over to Heimlich. Trying to get Parsons inside. Cyrus does a good job. Romack back to Heimlich. And they're really trying to work downside. Cyrus stops him. Parsons kicks it out. Heimlich can't decide whether to shoot. Romack's in, hits Favorite. He's going to dribble, spin to his left, let it fly. And it kind of seen that move now, and it's not working quite as well as he leaves that one way short. Arnold with the ball. Smith hits a cutting Landon O'Neill, who draws the foul. I think that'll be Heimlich's 3rd. And he's going to have to check out as Mason Romack will come in. Landon will throw it in. It's Burton in the corner. Zach in the wing. A cutting Burton. He throws it out to Cole, wide open for a 3. It's good. And the lead has grown to 14. 7 unanswered points for the Royals to start the second half. Down to Parsons. He's too far from the basket. And Hagerstown really struggling to get anything going offensively. Comes the older Romack. He's going to get called for a travel. And there's a timeout, Tigers. Royals cheerleaders set to compete in the conference tournament or competition, I guess, in about 2.5 weeks. Looking to win a conference championship after their competitive team won state and the timeout routine finished, I think, maybe top 10, top 15, I forget exactly. Mrs. Gallion could let me know that. Successful season for the cheerleaders. So Royals will take it in under the far basket. Looking to build on their lead. Arnold with the ball. He gets to the basket, leaves it a little short. Parsons grabs the rebound. Romack, or Payne, sorry. His three's no good. Going to be off the Royals for Hagerstown ball. Payne for three again. That's no good. Brady Smith grabs the rebound. Brady's going to get to the basket, kicks it out to Cole in the corner again. They called a charge on Brady. He lost control a little bit after his pass. Just Brady's first, though. First team foul on the Royals, one team foul on the Tigers. Parsons out to Favorite. Parsons again. His shot's no good. Landing grabs the tip out. He'll shoot. Nope. Cole grabs it over to Brady. Brady drives in, draws the foul. First one on Favorite. Brady will shoot two. Makes the first. Second is good. Lead is 16. Mason Romack drives. Leaves it short. Grabs his own rebound. That one will go in. And Tigers get on the board the second half. A good almost 4 minutes into the third quarter. Arnold draws the foul on Romack. Landon will be throwing it in front of the student section. Some of his buddies giving him the what for, I think. Arnold. Got a double screen there for Landon. Well, Romack does a good job breaking it. It's an easy two. And those are the kind of plays we can't afford right now. We got to close out this team. Don't let them back in. Lead is 12 with 3:40 to go. third quarter. Jacob Spalding getting ready to check in. Next dead ball. Landon gets in. His layup short. Favorite's going to hold it for a few minutes. Mason Romack. Colin Romack. Hit a cutting Favorite. Back out to Mason. His three goes in and out. O'Neal grabs the rebound. That's at least his fifth, maybe more. It's Brady Smith. Brady pump fake. Kicks it back out. Cole for three. Nope. Royals fighting for it. Tigers come away with it as Parsons grabs it, throws it ahead to Romack. He throws it back to Favorite. The lead's down to 10 on a beautiful play by the Tigers. Zach gets in, leaves it for Burton, but it rolls off his hands. Burton goes down. Tigers are off and running again. Colin Romack for three. It's good. Coach Spalding will call a 30-second timeout. And more than anything, that's just going to let his subs come in, maybe stop a run, everybody gather themselves, take a deep breath. We've controlled this game pretty much from the start. You just don't want to let them back in. Been playing really, really well and had about a minute and a half period here where Hagerstown has played pretty well. We've made a couple of mistakes and just reined it back in. So the Spalding twins and Drew White have come in, leaving Landon and Cole. Tigers have the same five that they did. Jacob Spalding with the ball. Rainbow. White. Spalding. O'Neal. We just kind of weave around over on the far side. Silas. Jake. He'll reset. Jake's going to draw a second foul on Mason Romack. And that's 4 team fouls on the Tigers. And Jacob will shoot 2. First one's good. I want to remind you that if you enjoy the live streaming we do throughout the year, not just with basketball, girls basketball have done a swim meet, did a majority of the football games. We're going to try to do a couple of spring events. Spalding makes the other one. You can become a family sponsor through the athletic department. Put your name in all the programs. It's $25. That's the cost of 5 tickets. So if you stay home for a couple of games, Payne gets it to go. Stay home for a couple of games, especially when the weather gets bad. It would be a worthwhile thing for us to use Facebook as one of our platforms to stream. Costs us $200 a year, and other than donations, we don't, and sponsorships, we don't have a revenue stream. So love to have you partner up with us. Just consider that. You can contact the athletic office. They can let you know. Hagerstown finally comes out in a full court press. We saw this in the first game. Their JV did the same thing when they got down in the second half. So the lead has been cut to 6. It was up to 14 at one point. Cole will throw it in.
Sorry, we had a diaper issue.
Not Coach Gallion and I.
No, that's where I've been. Is I had changing a diaper, and you can imagine if it took that long, how fun that was.
Yeah, O'Neal draws the foul there. 15 foul on the Tigers. Parsons second. Yeah, if either one of us had a diaper issue, that would be a separate problem. If only we knew somebody who was getting coupons for adult diapers.
I don't know. I don't know anybody that is, but
no. A completely unrelated fact: Eastern Hancock's fan of the game. I saw him wandering around today. That's Mr. Cody Hibbert. He is the Corey Hilbert fan of the game. And Landon makes the second. So just over a minute left in the third quarter. It's kind of been a quarter of runs. Royals jumped out, got a 9-0 run. Tigers came storming back, cut the lead to 6. It's currently 7 now. His favorite post, Cole up deep inside.
Cole got called for it.
Yep, and that was a nice job by favorite. He got Cole down pretty far, and that's a chance for another and one.
Let's watch that one again here. That's a good design play to get favorite the ball inside. And then he just...
Yep, that's Cole's third. Here comes Brady.
Cole just came down on him a little bit there.
Yep. And the problem is it started even before the ball got in there. Cole let favorite get position on him. That's hard when you're that far under the basket.
Yep.
Brady grabs another rebound.
I had to, when I had to go change a diaper, I had to stop doing stats. So I don't have any second half stats here.
Oh, Landon's got a couple of rebounds. Brady got another shot. I know that.
So I think Brady and Landon are both in double figures.
Yeah, they
Landon
should
had
be.
4 rebounds at the half.
Yeah, he's got maybe 6. I lost count. Our first 3 to 3.5 minutes of the third quarter were fantastic.
Yeah.
Payne playing O'Neal pretty tight. If he would step in, if Payne would take one more step, he would put Landon on a count. In and out to a Drew for a long two. It's no good.
Oh, Landon almost had the rebound and got fouled by favorite.
He did with 1.5 seconds left.
That was good effort there by Landon.
6-team foul. We're gonna have time for a tip.
1.5, you can catch and shoot.
Yeah.
You can catch and dribble and shoot, actually. Three from Silas. No,
good try. It's a well-executed play.
Yeah.
Got to rush it a little bit, so it's real hard to set your feet. So 44-39. The lead is 5 heading in the fourth quarter.
So just so you can see there on the screen, sectional action starts next Tuesday at Hagerstown. We're finally back there. We spent the last couple of years bouncing around. Triton Central hosted, Knightstown hosted, Shenandoah hosted. We're finally back to Hagerstown, which really, in my opinion, is where we should be. It's the biggest gym around for 2A schools.
Yeah.
They do a good job hosting.
Yeah.
But we have Northeastern Tuesday at 6 in the first game, and Hagerstown will take on Union County in the second matchup. Shenandoah and Knightstown will face off on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, and then Cambridge City Lincoln and Centerville will play each other the nightcap on Wednesday. So, we played Northeastern. What was that, our third game of the season?
Yeah, I knew it was real early. I want to say it was 15 to 20 points, something like that.
We lost by 14, but that was our third game of the season. We still had no idea what we were doing at that point.
Well, and our freshmen were playing like freshmen, not like upperclassmen now.
Well, and I believe they jumped out to a huge lead right off the bat. And we played them. The second half was even. Second half we played them even. So it'll be interesting to see how we can handle that, because I think we've been playing really crisp here lately.
Yep. I was saying, I think if we win this will be our third in a row, right? We had Union and then
we beat Union, we beat Pendleton. We lost to Blue River in overtime, or else it would be our 5th in a row if we can pull us off.
Mason Romack hits a 3. He gave him a nice little burst in the third quarter.
Yeah, he's only averaging 1 point a game.
Yeah.
So, now I did not get their stats from their most recent game against Tri, but Jake lost it to Favorite. Favorite going the other way and traveled with it.
They've called a lot of travels tonight.
See if we can see that.
I think that might have been a foul. I mean, you stop, you get ran into.
You see him, he tries to Euro step a little bit there and ends up with the travel.
I do not understand why you wait until you're down to put to put the press on, but
I don't either.
it's worked for him, son.
Steal, and then Landon steals it
yep.
right back. Landon's going to drive floater.
Can't
no
get
good.
the roll. Nope. Romack grabs it. The
Yeah,
older
Romack pushed Drew underneath the basket there, and Drew just got too far under.
No, we've settled into a 2-3. First time we've seen this tonight.
You're right. I don't know why they waited, and the JV did the same thing.
Yep, exact same thing. Long three from Payne is no good.
Drew's fighting for it, saves it to Landon. Good hustle by Drew. The nice thing here is there's 6 fouls on the Tigers, so that means we're going to be shooting 1-and-1s from here on out.
Yep.
Any foul,
and we're a decent free throw shooting team.
Yes, we are.
Brady gets inside. Oh, he leaves it short.
But Jake got that rebound, dishes to Cy, and Silas doubled. Nope, we're going to call foul.
Yeah, I like the basket, but the foul's the next best thing. That's Romack's third.
I thought Silas double dribbled there. Let's watch that on the replay here.
I was waiting for him to call travel again. That's been the call of the night.
Yeah, that could have gone either way, but I'll take the shots.
Yep, Silas shooting 1-and-1. It's the first.
Hey, you talk about our free throw shooting. I mean, Zach Arnold hitting 70%. Jacob Spalding 75. Silas 63. Cole 57, but he's only shot 14 free throws. Landon hit 75%. Brady Smith 69%. So.
Yep, and Silas hits both of those. And it really doesn't matter how you shoot them until you get down to the end like this, or we're probably going to be going to the line a lot, like you said, and it's going to be a chance to steal some points.
Yeah, Royals in the bonus for the last 6 minutes here.
And as aggressive as Hagerstown is, I got to imagine we're going to get in the double bonus. Romack's
three, no good.
Yep.
Favorite goes over the back on Brady Smith.
That was just a really good job by Brady. Nope, he's shooting shooting for 1-and-1s. Come on.
So Brady coming in this game. We have not shot a lot of free throws, though. I believe Zach and Landon are the only guys on our team that have shot more than 30.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me as much as Zach drives and Landon's got the ball in his hands an awful lot.
You think in 21 games, they're the only ones that have shot more than 30 free throws. That's
right. Burton checks in for the Royals. That's part of that, I think, is a function of
how we play.
Yeah, three-point shooting team. You're not driving as much anymore.
Zach and Landon are really the only two working in, driving in like that.
Yep.
And even Cyrus and Drew are big guys. They're not back to the basket big guys.
And Landon's had his ball in his hands a lot at the end of games where he's getting fouled. And that's 4 free throws in a row. Nice job by the Royals. Gives them a little breathing room.
Leads back up to 6.
Got the Spaldings on top of the zone. Brady out on one week, Landon the other, and Cyrus in the middle. There they go. Heimlich, Romack, Heimlich. Parsons all by himself down low, and they can't connect.
Yeah.
They saw him, but bad pass.
So I don't know how many points Brady Smith's up to. He had 12 at half.
Yeah, I think that's 14 or 16 if I remember right.
Yeah, his high on the season's 18, and that was last weekend at Union Modoc. I think before that his high was 12. So.
And Brady has been all over the stat sheet tonight. Jacob got caught off his feet there.
Layup the other way by, who was that, Heimlich? Yeah.
There we go.
Got that one through, and he missed the reverse.
Nice job, Cyrus. Yep. Didn't get his arm, Cyrus didn't get his arm quite far enough back over his head. It was a great idea.
Nobody blocked out Cyrus, and he fought for it and got it.
That's hustle points right there.
That's key. Lead back up to 6.
Yeah, you win games with those, especially as we get going in the tournament.
And those are the plays that, you talk about Northeastern being so long ago. Cyrus was a complete non-factor in that game.
Yeah. Well, and even at that point, it was Drew who was starting.
Yeah.
And for anybody who's wondering where Cam Wise is tonight, if he's not playing, he's not here. Not heard an official word, but Cam's not on the bench, so he's not getting shuffled out.
I didn't see him at school today,
Yeah.
so we've had the flu going through the school, so I'm guessing that has something to do with
Yeah,
it.
that's what I figured. But Cam is another energy guy who's capable of putting the ball on the floor and going to the basket. So we'll hopefully have him back when we get into next week too. Jacob gets bumped. He's going to go shoot 1-and-1. And that was a soft foul, but they've been calling like that all night. You got to adjust.
Somebody in the comments says that he does have the flu. So
Oh, there
I
we
was
go.
going to say, yeah, Cameron's not one. He's not in trouble or anything. He wouldn't be. That's definitely not
Right.
Cameron's style.
I assumed he was sick, but
Yeah. So that foul on Colin Romack was his second. Team's ninth, so we're double bonus for the last 4 minutes here.
yep.
After this 1-and-1, Jacob drains.
Yeah, and the ref's been calling it tight all night. I mean, a lot of bump fouls just to start the game. We were talking about that, and you can't expect them to call it different in the rest of the game. Yeah, that's the first one we've missed here.
But then Parsons can't hang on to it and loses it, fumbles it out of bounds.
Yep, Royal's going to get another possession with a 7-point lead. Into Burton to Jake.
Cyrus wasn't looking.
Nope, we just need to be patient and work it now. You don't want to stop doing what you're doing, but you don't need to force anything. Cole picked up his dribble and got trapped. Landon goes to him. He's going to get to the basket. Nice
And
job.
Landon's gonna hit. Timeout there. Let's watch the replay of Landon's take. See, Cole just, for whatever reason, he thought he was going to go to Brady. Took that dribble and lost his dribble. Landon with a nice take and floater there.
Landon's pretty good at those awkward little runner shots.
Yes,
He gets his body under control, can at least get his shoulders square and get a good shot off.
Yep.
We have dueling cheerleaders at this point.
We want to thank our sponsors who have been sponsoring us all season. They're actually athletic sponsors. They're not just ours. County Line Milling, Ellsbury Optometry, Early Wine Mortuary, Inskeep Ford Joiner Homes, Mozzie's Pizza, McCleary Sporting Goods, Knightstown Meat Locker, Knightstown Elevator Company, Kemper's CPA, Meggie Heating, Plumbing and Cooling, Neighborhoods Against Substance Abuse, 9 Star Connects, Remax, the Star Team, Reynolds Farm Equipment, Werner Orthodontics, Summers Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Sprinkles CPA, Sinorama, Rotobeck Mechanical, Riley Park Tire, Winners. Is that a Winners is CPA too, I believe, or financial?
Yeah.
Greenfield Banking, Star Bank, the Hancock County Task Force, and Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Got them all in.
And we're still in the process of picking our Paxton Farms Sweet Corn Player of the Game, the last official Paxton Farms Sweet Corn Player of the Game for the season. We'll still pick a Player of the Game as long as we're playing, but it has to be the unsponsored Player of the Game.
Yeah, as we go into the tournament, we're not allowed to have any sponsorship. Throw it away again.
Yep. Well, that was a foul I got away with there from Payne.
Landon did a nice job of tipping it to Cyrus, though, and keeping it away from the Tigers. Cole's 3, no. And Cyrus fights for it, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Cyrus and Brady both went up for it. Cyrus got it, but they lost control.
Cole's not shooting very well tonight. He's
Yeah,
been on fire lately.
Yes, he had a great month.
He dropped 21 against Tri. 7 for 10, I believe, shooting threes game. 7 and 9 maybe.
Yeah, and he was pretty good against Morristown in a game we were not offensively very good. Brady will take the 3.
No, Cole fights for it.
Cole
Parsons comes away with it.
Oh, and they're going to call a foul on Landon, but
that
Parsons cleared him out.
I could have called a foul on Cole on the rebound.
Yeah, I know.
I could have seen that, but
yeah,
I'd rather the one on Landon because it's only Landon's first. That would have been 4 on Cole.
Right.
Yeah, Morristown, we did not play well at all, and Cole was our one bright spot there, really.
I find it interesting that Favorite's not in. He had been a big chunk of their offense earlier in the game. They've got their starters, but it's Mason Romack the freshman who is in instead of Favorite.
Favorite, Payne, and Parsons are their leading scorers.
Yeah, Favorite maybe sitting out with foul trouble.
That's probably why Romac's in. That's
Yeah.
at least his second big three. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
and he's got 3 fouls too. There you go. Brady settles it down.
Landon wanted that.
Yep.
Thought better of it.
Yep. Got a 2-point lead, just under 2 minutes to go. There's no reason for it. He's going to take. Cole's going to drive back to Landon. He'll take that three.
Oh,
way
long.
off.
Nice job tipping it around.
Second time Cyrus has come up with those. It just fell in his lap.
Yeah, Cole and Cyrus were both fighting for that ball, and just they wanted it more than Hagerstown did. And Cyrus comes up with it.
And they had position. We had pulled Parsons out because Parsons was guarding Landon. There's a three for Payne. Leads down to 1. As close as it's been since early in the first quarter. Got our starters in. Brady's underneath. He's going to take that shot. It goes.
Got it, though.
Yep.
There we go. Coach Spalding got the timeout before they inbounded it there.
Minute 2 left. Royals up by 3, and we call a timeout. Coach going to set his defense probably and what he wants to do on offense when we get the ball back.
Let's see if we have this. Sorry, I was trying to get the shot, and Cyrus is. Yeah, I mean, just look at Cyrus and Cole fighting for that ball. Hagerstown players are just staying in and watching. If you watch this again.
Yep.
Cyrus kind of pushed Parsons to the other side of the court, and the other two guys just stood and watched.
Right. So we just got an update on Brady Smith. He's sitting at a cool 20 points with that last basket.
According to my research, that's his season high. He did have 18 against Union Modoc.
But who didn't have 18 against Union Modoc?
Well, that was not a good game. We were only up by 5 at halftime.
Yeah.
We did not.
Not the same as last year.
No, we shot. We have the second most shots in school history. We took 90 shots, and we were 8 of 56 shooting 3.
Here comes Heimlich. He's going to, looks like he wants to kick it out to Parsons. He takes it himself. It goes in.
Back to a 1-point game.
Brady brings it across, slows it down, ball in
Good.
Landon's hands.
Make him foul Landon here. And Cyrus is really the one that shot the least free throws for us this year. He's only shot 13 free throws on the whole season.
There's the foul. That's going to be double bonus. Landon's going to shoot a pair.
And see, that was where, so when we took that last time out, Hagerstown's coach should have been on them that Landon's the last one you want to foul in the situation.
Well, and they made him keep dribbling. Landon's a skilled ball handler. That was not really tough for him. Oh, and the ball rolls out. But why you waste 40 seconds?
I don't know.
I mean, if you think you're going to foul anyway, you may play a little defense, but second one's good.
Timeout. Coach Spalding here.
22.2, the Royals with a 2-point lead. Going to be playing defense here. So I think everybody on the floor for Hagerstown has scored. Mason Romack has shown to be an outside threat. Parsons is kind of going to be more of an inside guy. I know he stepped out, but hasn't really done a whole lot. The other guys have been real inconsistent. The last time that Heimlich took the ball all the way down, they didn't even try to run an offense.
Yeah, Mason Romax, I mean, he's only a freshman, 5'10". On my stat sheet, I didn't even put anything about him other than he averages 1 point a game and less than 1 rebound a game.
I'm wondering if he got bumped up full time to the varsity because he's not listed with the JV, but he didn't play until the second half.
Yeah. So 2-point lead here. see what happens. Was that us that took a timeout?
Yes.
We took it. So 2 timeouts each left. Let's see what we do. Now, we have fouls to give, too.
Yeah, we do.
So if we get in a bad situation, we can grab them.
They've been running with the same 5 kids the whole quarter, I think. We've got our starters back in, but we were able to get breaks for guys early in the quarter. And there it is, Landon. Sorry, I forgot to start the clock. It's at 16.4. Landon fouls over there.
Now, is this just, you think this is Coach Spalding getting it, making them use some clock each time?
Yeah,
here?
Absolutely. I would. Cole trying to foul. There you go.
Make them use 4 more seconds. They have to inbound it again. Now that's 4 on Cole.
Yeah, so Cole can't, and they're going to try to get it. They're going to try to get it into him.
To his guy.
Yeah, to Payne. Payne's been the primary ball handler. We're seeing a little bit NBA strategy here from Coach Spalding.
Now, that's 6 fouls, so we can't foul again.
No, but they've had to take basically 12 seconds off the clock.
Yeah.
And they haven't even gotten a shot. I mean, not anything resembling a shot yet.
No.
Payne to Mason Romack. He gets inside. They find Parsons underneath.
No!
And he draws the foul. I think they're going to call that on Burton. Yeah, I didn't see the foul, but
Cyrus just turned his head and lost him.
Yep, he did get him. So it's tie ball game. Spalding takes timeout.
We'll watch that one more time here.
We got 4.3 seconds left. Parsons going to go to the line, shoot 1.
Yeah, Cyrus stepped in to try to stop. He thought Mason Romack was going to drive all the way in and shoot it himself.
Yep.
So he steps over to help. Turned his head long enough for Silas Parsons to sneak in behind him.
So again, but I've got some coaching questions for the Hagerstown staff. Like, why do they wait till the second half to put Mason in? He's been their most productive player in the half, most consistent. And why do you wait to start the press till the second half? We did all right with it, but they did create some turnovers, and it wasn't just like, oh, hey, they put a press, let's turn it over. They got a couple when we knew it was coming.
Well, and this is so, we have Hagerstown's schedule here in front of us. We were looking at it, and I mean they're 12-10, and it's kind of a Jekyll and Hyde thing. They've got some good wins. They beat Blue River by 10, and we lost to Blue River. They beat Hauser, who's a good team. They beat Monroe Central. Had a furious comeback. They were down by like 18 in the fourth quarter, and they came back.
They scored 105 points against South Decatur and lost. 105,
they tried to run with South Decatur.
Woo! Big free throw here for Silas Parsons, who's been quiet for most of the game.
73% free throw shooter, Silas Parsons. And he hit it.
Here comes Jake. We saw this last week. Oh! Well, so if you couldn't see, we had a bunch of fans standing up. Jake drove, and instead of putting up the shot this time, hit a fairly open Cyrus Burton, and his shot just was not the correct angle. It just went off the side of the basket. We got the play we wanted. It was right there. That's a heartbreaker.
Oh, my.
That was our game the entire game there until the last 4 seconds.
That was almost identical to the shot that sent us to overtime against Pendleton.
Right.
Jake driving. Parsons just stepped over, and we just couldn't quite finish it.
Right. It was one of the two. I mean, we were going to get an open shot. Jake read it right. Cyrus, I don't think he rushed it necessarily, but it happens every once in a while when you're shooting a layup that close. You just kind of get the wrong angle, and it's an unfortunate way to lose a game. Brady Smith was outstanding.
Yeah, he's got to be the player of the game.
Yeah, he's going to be our Paxton Farm Sweet Corn player of the game there.
Career high 20 points on senior night. And I know he had at least 5 or 6 rebounds. At least he had 4 assists in the first half. You know? Man, that's a hard way to lose, especially the way we came out in the second half.
Right.
But So the Hagerstown Tigers will move to 13-10 on the regular season. And as I said, they will play Union County on Tuesday night following us. We moved to 12-11 on the season, or 12-10 on the season, finishing up the regular season with a winning record, which, coming into this year, really was a question whether we would even do that.
Right.
With this young team. Really we have 2 seniors, Connor and Brady, and only a couple juniors in Cam Wise and Drew White, and Drew's been out with mono a lot of the season. So we've been really relying on these young guys, but just a heartbreaking way to lose that.
So, hey, come find us. We'll be on 6 o'clock. Shortly before 6, we'll go live with the sectional game next week, first round, 6 o'clock at Hagerstown. If you can't make it, tune in. And once again, if you enjoy the product, maybe support us by becoming a family sponsor and contacting the athletic department.
All right. So we'll see you Tuesday at 6 o'clock.